In this video, I'll be talking about voltage division. So voltage division is used to find the voltage across one part of a resistor rather than the whole circuit. So as you can see, we might have a voltage source with multiple resistors, and the question might ask us to find the voltage that is lost across the second resistor. So the way that I picture this is that if we were sticking a probe in at the top of the resistor and a probe in after the resistor, and we were finding the voltage that would be traveling across here, the voltage that would actually be traveling across that resistor. So the way that we solve this is V of n is equal to R of n over R of t times the V source. So R of n is going to be the resistor that we're looking for. So in this case, this is our R of n. R of t is going to be our total resistance. So as you can see, we have a 5 and a 10 ohm resistor. We're going to have 15 ohms resistance. Our V of n is what we're looking to find, and our V source we're going to be given as 20. So right there we can make our equation. V of n is equal to 10 over 15 times 20. So what would that be, about a little over 12? So that is the equation that you can use for this every single time. It'll change a little bit if you have to deal with conductance, because conductance would be 1 over R. You'll have to switch your R's in with our conductance, but then it's still the exact same equation, still with our V source and looking for our Vn. You can also do this a little bit differently. If you know the voltage across there and you have to find the resistance, you can just manipulate different variables within that equation, but this is always the equation that you're going to go back to. Notice that this is different than the equation that we used for our current division, because throw back to our current division, when we had I of n, we're actually doing the opposite. We don't want to use I of n, but we use R of the opposite, right? Sorry, not I, R of the opposite over the R total.